What's going on, guys? It's Jaron from WearTesters.com here with a performance review of the Reebok ZPump. As always, we start with the traction, and the outsole of the ZPump is definitely inspired by a Nike Free type setup. There are plenty of flex grooves that give you multi-directional flexibility, which is very nice if you're looking for a barefoot natural fit. And when it comes to running shoes, durability is very important on the outsole, and these colored areas here on the forefoot and heel provide more durability than these non-colored areas. With that being said, the outsole as a whole is still very durable and should cover you on many conditions: wet, dry, track, road, grass, trail, wherever you are. I was covered no problem, as it should do the same for you. So just like the outsole, the cushion setup is also inspired by barefoot technology. Most of your cushion is going to come from this above average insole that provides a little bit of impact protection and bounce back, but not for long. Distance runners are going to find that this insole stays compressed after a bit of use, making it lose its cushion properties, leaving you with a pretty firm cushion setup. This is a little bit disappointing, as you'll start your run with a nice fluid ride, but end it feeling like you need something more. With that being said, had the insole been a little bit more long lasting, the cushion setup on the ZPump would be a very nice balance between responsiveness and impact protection. However, how it sits right now, the cushion setup is more catered towards low intensity, casual workouts, not high level long distance running. Next up, we're going to talk about the transition of the ZPump. And while there is a 10mm heel to toe drop, which doesn't exactly translate to a barefoot ride, this does allow for a more fluid transition. This, coupled with the extremely flexible outsole, gives your ability to not only flex when you want it, where you want it to, but gives an overall fluid transition, which is one of the best features of the ZPump. So moving along to the materials, the upper of the ZPump is comfortable, breathable, flexible, and durable. So what more could you ask for? Well, there's absolutely nothing restrictive of the upper on the ZPump. Nothing's gonna pinch, rub, or stab you the wrong way. The entire upper is made of a mesh-like material, except for this fuse overlay, which adds a little bit of durability. There is nothing else on the upper, and this sacrifices support for comfort, which is okay, but doesn't really fit the overall theme of the ZPump. More on that later. With that being said, the materials on the ZPump are truly comfortable both inside and out, thanks to its seamless compression sleeve. But again, this is catered towards more low intensity workouts or casual wear. So the fit of the ZPump has a lot to do with the materials. The mesh upper doesn't exactly wrap around your foot. And the idea is that you put your foot in the ZPump, then you pump it up to get the perfect customizable fit for any foot shape or size. The problem is that the pump is only featured here in the midfoot and heel areas. So yes, it does fill that space, but there is still dead space in the toe area that the pump does not accommodate for, which makes the pump technology feel more like a filler of loose ends. And yes, it keeps your foot locked down in there, but it doesn't provide the perfect fit that you want. So that just kind of makes the fit a little bit inconsistent. It's good in some areas and not so great in others, which makes those not so great areas more underwhelming than they should be. Had the upper been a little bit more conforming, kind of like a tech fit upper, this wouldn't have been such a big issue. But as it sits right now, the fit is a little bit too inconsistent to recommend for high intensity training. It sure is comfortable though. Last but not least, we're talking about the support, and minimal is the exact word I would use to describe the support feature on the ZPump. So while the pump is intended to give you more support, as I mentioned in the fit section, it feels more like a filler for any loose ends in the fit. Yes, the pump technology does keep your foot locked down in the shoe, but does not add any lateral support or midfoot lockdown, further proving that this is not a high intensity trainer or long distance runner. Reebok missed out on a big opportunity to give you more support in the ZPump. An internal heel cup would have been a welcome addition to give you more lateral stability to keep your foot on the footbed, and these eyelets that resemble flywire don't actually go down towards the midsole or connect to anything. If they had, it would have provided a better lockdown fit and support in the midfoot area. So to wrap it all up, the outsole and cushion setup all point towards a barefoot technology type runner, but the pump technology and materials don't really go with that overall theme. While the pump system is intended to give you more support, as I mentioned earlier, it just feels like a filler for any loose ends with the fit, and the cushion setup is minimal and firm when that plush insole gives out. And then there are the materials that don't really conform around your foot for a natural fit, but boy are they comfortable. So taking that into account, all the technology in the Z Pump kind of work against each other, which created an experience that could have been more consistent. Upgrading the cushion setup and adding more support features would definitely propel the Z Pump to a more supportive runner/trainer. Or Reebok could go into the direction of getting rid of the pump technology and providing a more conforming fit with the materials, pushing it towards a more minimalistic barefoot style runner. But as it sits right now, the Reebok Z Pump is best suited for casual jogs, low intensity workout, or hey, a fresh lifestyle option. So I hope I helped you guys out with the Reebok Z Pump performance wise. If you need to know anything more or I left anything out, please let me know in the comment section below. And be sure to check out weartesters.com for more performance reviews just like this. You can go read the full written article with really nice pictures in the description box below, and purchase links will be featured there as well. Till next time guys, peace.